Okay, so today we're actually going to take a look at what we picked up in Quebec and see how bad it really is.
Nice thing, it's only 49,000 kilometers past its last service.
Wow, it doesn't even fit underneath the thing, it's so low.
But it's powerlifting. You have it under the jack points, right? Oh, almost. That has come forward. This one has to come back. Why don't you do the power lift? Do a power lift with this guy. That should work. Oh, it's crying out. I've never had this happen. One side's the other side's coming up.
Yeah, this side was coming up for sure. It's not lifting it up evenly.
Two brothers in a jack, man.
So the more that we're actually looking at this car, the more we're realizing how much work it really needs. You think you're gonna keep these fenders?
Don't forget.
Oh,
Forget that.
oh no, it's actually dinged up.
Yeah. Yeah, those fenders are gone.
Yeah, those are garbage. Cool. Okay, so you got some of the forest in here with you.
Nice. So we definitely got a oil filter gasket leak. Valve cover definitely moist. Acorns.
Nice.
Good. Squirrels were here. Let's look in here. Oh, the springs aren't cracked on this side.
Ooh, this or
Yeah.
oh, there's no mirror. Oh
No
yeah,
mirror. Nice.
these tires. How are we surviving on these?
How are we surviving on these? Ridiculous. Towed this through ice.
On these, that's crazy.
Of course, this is hot. Oh gosh. I thought. Okay, so.
Can you pull it out?
I need to pry it out. So this was attached here, but this has seen better days. As you can see, the a bit of rust work is gonna have to be done here. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this. Look at this. BMW decided to do the same over here. Don't rust-proof the car. Okay. That's.
Other than that, the hatch isn't too bad, relatively speaking. Like I've seen way worse hatches.
Oh, there's surface rust here. Surface rust here.
But still, like that's not.
Rust under here.
Okay, Dad. This is not going to be a show car, right? What is the intended purpose
Good point. Good
of this vehicle?
to make it clean, to make it, something you would drive to the scrap yard to pick up parts, but then at the same time turn around and drive it to the ball.
I didn't know that was the intention. Yeah, there's a little bit of rocker rust there.
That hopefully looks surfacey. No rock right through. Is this worth it? The wagon tax. A little bit of a.
Well, do you think that we got it on wagon tax? Like $1,200 bucks.
$1,200 isn't too bad.
This is wagon taxless.
Yeah.
Wagon tax would have this thing sitting at $3,500, and they'd be like, "Hey, I know what I got."
Yeah. That's why he had over 300 people messaging him.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the cracked windshield.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Yeah.
Always a pain. That's hard to get around paying.
Now you gotta pay
$400
for it.
bucks for
Hey,
that.
but you got the Thule racks and the panel roof.
There you go.
And the most important part, black interior
Real leather, not VinYL.
with the 6-speed. And what are those weather techs too? Holy.
Now this is better functioned when it's on the car instead of in the back seat. So
I was actually looking that up though, because the X-Drive vehicles are the only ones that allow complete disconnection between the front and the rear wheels. There is no all-time mechanical connection to the transfer case on the X-Drive vehicles.
okay.
Anyways, we're gonna show you guys the wood that we're hoping is still in there. We're gonna take off the wheel and show you guys what we put in there.
Subframe's good. No bolts for the transaxle. No bolts for the front drive shaft. The plastics have seen better days. Oh my grossness. Oh my goodness, the amount of oil on this engine, on this transmission. Well, there's definitely some serious leaking going on here. Travel back here, but then magically it stops and then it reappears.
That's
All over this back, so this thing's gonna have to be cleaned out. Some of the bolts are even there for the exhaust. Wow. The spring isn't even on the strut. Oh my goodness.
They haven't moved in a long time. Jeez.
So
Look at that rotor.
nice. Look at this spring. I guess
Oh my goodness.
it's
This is how we towed this thing.
coilovers.
Coil over the strut. Coil over the entire strut.
Holy crap. Maybe this is contributing to why all the ABS sensors are complaining.
Wow, I guess
Yeah.
you have struts.
We got a strut. You can just do a quick strut replacement here. Wow.
And even these front brakes look like terrifying. I'm looking at the caliper like this. How long did you say he had it sitting for?
I don't know, man.
Wow. Okay, let's take a quick look at the rear here.
Give me a break. Really?
All right. As bald as those tires are, somehow we were able to tow this thing on them.
A little bit of underinflation, one would assume.
Yeah, they look like garbage. That's fine. Tires and wheels are not the concern. So this was what we put in there, that block of wood, and somehow it's actually worked, and it hasn't popped off or gone to hit the drive shaft, or the axle, sorry, which is what it was doing prior.
Let's see that subframe right up by the brake line area. Looks like it's salvageable,
It's definitely rusty, but
just on the surface. Any E90 in Canada will look like this, unless it's been sprayed or babied.
sprayed or neutered.
Spade.
Oh yeah.
We can do a spring, do a strut, put on some wheels so it can at least move on its own. Get some bolts for the drive shaft so at least we get four-wheel drive in this
Inclement
precarious
weather.
We got a little respite today with some rain, and yeah, and then at least it'll move on its own. And then we know the alternator's dead, so we'll swap the alternator out and at the same time do a
Oil filter housing gasket.
housing gasket, and then diagnose the misfire,
Yeah.
either a coil or a spark plug, and then we can throw it on ISTA, see what's
going
happening
on.
with the four-wheel drive system.
So that's it. That's our first look at this E91 Montego Blue 6-speed wagon. Gonna be a daily driver. The saga begins. Stay tuned for updates on this and some more projects we got going on, guys. Later.